Hello. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow, you look beautiful.
Do you like it?
Yeah, you look beautiful.
Everybody's crying.
I sit here with you at this dinner table with the previously delicious food that we had and a view that is almost as beautiful as you.
It's so pretty.
To say that I love you, that I will be forever at your side no matter what. You are the Batman to my Robin, the oats to my Ellie, and the snow peep to my roti. I vow to celebrate your victories and to hold your hands through challenges. I promise to always be open with you even when it's difficult. And I promise to always cherish you for the incredible Yosefa that you are, along with your amazing belly-slapping quirks. You have given me a life that I could not have dreamed of having, and I'm forever thankful for that. There is nothing more that I can ask for from you, as you have already made my life a joy. I believe that together we can truly accomplish anything.
Do you remember that day at the swing set?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't remember what we talked about. We were just joshing, we were goofing. And I didn't want us to go. I didn't want it to end.
Yeah, me too.
I felt so comfortable around you, and I think around that moment, I knew we were gonna be together forever, one way or another. But you know, distance, that became hard, and I was so grateful that we stayed friends throughout it all. We kept in touch, and it was crazy. Every single time something happened, you were the only person I wanted to talk to. There wasn't really anyone else that I wanted to date or really try with. You were the only person for me. I never told you that because, well, why would I? You're the strongest person I ever met. Your confidence every day astounds me. I love how kind you are. I don't think I've ever met anybody who loves as much as you do, who cares as much as you do. But as we get older, the more that I learn about you, the more that I love about you, and the more that I know you're the perfect person for me.
Come on, let's go! I'd love to take you somewhere. Take a picture in my mind. Don't forget the memory of a foreign and a place for you and I. Come on, let's go! We'll get away. Just get me out of my house into the sky. We'll take a little trip to paradise. Let's fly. We're soaring high. We're stepping out to the door above the world. I'll take you with me anywhere. Come on, let's go.
So I thought I'd tell a story about Kyle's first impression on someone. We all sat at a blackjack table, and Kyle was always very analytical. He liked to see the cards, know the probabilities of what he's gonna do. And he ended up getting a 6 and an 8. And he decides to think out loud for once. He says, calculating, burr, 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 burr. If I have a 12, I should definitely hit. And the dealer, he goes, sir, you have a 14. Oh. And he looks at my dad, he looks at Kyle, and he says, public school, huh? So you know what? I think that Kyle must have had a wonderful first impression on Yosefa for her to stick around this long.
Yosefa, you have been the greatest friend, the greatest daughter, and the greatest sister. And I have no doubt that you'll be the greatest wife as well. And Kyle, I hope you love growing old with her as much as I loved growing up with her.
When I first heard my brother had a girlfriend, I thought he was just getting hustled again in an online game called RuneScape. So you can imagine my surprise when he brought home Yosefa. I'm very proud that he found someone like her to spend the rest of his life with.
I remember when she texted me for the first time, telling me that she had a crush on Kyle because they were friends for the longest time. And I told her so many times to go for it. And I'm so happy that you did, because then all of us are here celebrating together.
I had the chance to hang out with you guys and your pups a few times over the last few years. And during our time together, I learned 2 things. 1, Kyle wears socks with sandals. And you love Yosefa.
This whole table can tell you it takes a special person to love Kyle. And we are this table and Yosefa and the family, all of you guys. It takes a special person to really love Kyle. But in all seriousness though, I couldn't be happier for you two. You complement each other in the best ways. So cheers to drink to Kyle and Yosefa. May your marriage be filled with more laughter than arguments, more adventure than Netflix binges, and more love than thought possible. Cheers to the newlyweds. Congratulations, you guys.
I prepare a hilarious wedding speech, but I learned over my 29 years of marriage, a happy wife is a happy life. So I'm reading this one instead. When she was a little, I know that everyone who knows her, she is really spoiled. It's feeling like yesterday that she always cling to me. Every time when I go, it's always crawling to my legs. Then I cannot imagine right now when she already leave her home to find another job at our state, that we are live in Georgia, that she moving to the Texas. Especially she went to Amarillo. I know for sure she just alone. Really, I really admire you. I really don't know, I'm really proud of you. You can be independent, strong woman. It's like we are really success to raise you. Although we love Yosefa or Tasha very much, we definitely won't miss her singing in the shower every morning. Kyle, good luck. Kyle and Tasha, here's a tips of blissful future. Remember that my marriage is a union, and in which one person is always right and the other is you. Last one for me, that you guys be happy.
Kyle and Yosefa, there are no commitments on earth sweeter or more tender than those you are about to make, and there are no vows more solemn than those you will be saying in just a moment. And there is certainly no human institution more sought after and more loved than that of the home you have formed. True marriage is one of the holiest of all earthly relationships, and the state of matrimony is based on this deep union of two people who seek to find love and completion in one another. Kyle, will you take this woman whose hand you hold, choosing her to be your wife, and will you live with her in the state of matrimony, meaning will you love her and comfort her through good times and bad, and sickness and in health, honor and be faithful to her? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Yosefa, will you take this man whose hand you hold, choosing him to be your husband, and will you live with him in the state of matrimony, meaning will you love him and comfort him through good times and bad, and sickness and in health, honor and be faithful to him? If so, say, I do.
I do.
I would have the two of you to remember to love is to come together from the pathways of your past and then move forward, sort of like you are now, hand in hand, along all of those uncharted roads of your future, ready to risk and ready to dream, and to always believe that all things are possible with faith and love in each other. Inasmuch as the two of you have made your promises to each other in the presence of these witnesses, it is now, by the authority vested in me by the state of Georgia, I gladly pronounce you to be husband and wife. You may kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great privilege and honor that I get to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Kyle Sutton and Yosefa Arianto.
There's no life that I want to live without you and our beautiful family that we've built together. You are my best friend, my soulmate, and the love of my life. Today and every day after, I choose you. And Ellie knows.
I promised I would always be by your side, despite all the terrible nights that we've had, from Ellie to your migraines to things that just come up in life. I promise to always be there for you. I promise to always support you. And I promise the rest of my life with you. I promise me, you, Ellie, we're gonna have amazing life for as long as Ellie lives, and then we'll figure it out who the next
forever, don't worry.
I promise me to you forever.
Love you.
I love you too.